Hi guys, welcome to my podcast. I'm Maddie Hogan, and this is my guest star Dan Leone. So today we're going to talk about Week 10 on who is the stud, sleeper, and duds for fantasy football. Guys, just so you know, I would take advice from him. He knows ball, bro. He's won 2 championships in the past 3 years. So we're going to start with Thursday's game, Las Vegas versus Denver. We have Brock Bowers, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers had a good game this week.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, over 40 points.
Mm-hmm.
So, real stud. I would start him again. Sunday, we have Atlanta and Indiana. Bijan Robinson and Jonathan Taylor. They're both really good. Obviously, these are all studs.
Probably the 2 best running backs in the league. Just saying.
Yeah. Buffalo versus Miami. We have Josh Allen, MVP, the GOAT, as he just, okay, not the GOAT, but like he's pretty good. Obviously, he just had the most rushing touchdowns, QB rushing touchdowns in NFL history. So, okay, we got New England versus Tampa Bay. We have Drake May, New England.
He's a very, very good young quarterback. I would start him.
Yeah, potential for the future.
He might be better than Tom Brady. That's an exaggeration, but he's gonna be pretty good.
That is it. New York Giants versus Chicago. We got Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart.
Again, 2 young quarterbacks.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You have Baltimore versus Minnesota, and we have Lamar Jackson on there. He's
self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. Philadelphia versus Green Bay. And we have another GOAT, Saquon Barkley.
Best running back in the league.
Yes. You're going to score good with him either way. So.
All right, I'm going to talk about duds, so people you should not start. So, Thursday's game, I wouldn't start Jacoby Myers. I have him on my team. I was expecting him to be a lot better than he is playing. He's playing really bad, and his QB is really bad, so that doesn't help, so don't start him. Okay. For Sunday's game, Atlanta against Indianapolis Colts, I would not start Michael Penix. He's a good young quarterback, but he's just too inconsistent. So if you have him, you might need to rethink your whole team because that's not a good thing to have him on your team. So then for Jacksonville versus Houston, don't start Brian Thomas. He was really good wide receiver last year as a rookie. Has not met expectations. For Buffalo against Miami, do not start Tua. Tua, I think he's a good QB. I want him to be good. This year just hasn't been his year.
Tragic year for Tua.
Really bad, and for the Dolphins too, Then for the Giants and versus Chicago, do not start Giants wide receivers. Jackson Dart is a pretty good QB. He throws the ball to everyone, so I just would stay away. The volume's not there for them. I have some sleepers though. Like if you have some of these players, I would probably consider starting. So for Thursday's game, Las Vegas against Denver, if you have Troy Franklin, I would think about it. I have him on my team. He's had 8+ targets in the past 3 weeks, and that's a pretty good volume share. You got Atlanta versus Indianapolis Colts. Josh Downs, he's been doing pretty good recently. He's been getting a lot of catches. He's been scoring. So then for Jacksonville against Houston, I would probably go with Parker Washington. Travis Hunter is hurt. He might be out for the year. He's definitely out for 4 games, so just put him on injured reserve. And Brian Thomas sucks. He's also a pretty good special teams player. He's like the Swiss knife. He does everything.
This could help you with who you want to start, depending what team and who you're going up against. But definitely pick accordingly, and especially to what team they're playing.
You just analyze what they've done before. If you want to be good at fantasy, you gotta dig deep. Look at volume, look at everything like that.
And also look who you're going up against and what players they have, because go according to that as well. Thank you for watching, and come back next week for more updates.